everyone, it's Hexis here, and today I bring you Elite Adventure level 27, The Dark Forest. Remember what I told you in the last video about being careful about the enemy strength? Well, it came out to be true, and we struggled a lot to finish this level because of quite a few mistakes. By the way, my alliance went with our friend line formations, same as last week. So, in case you feel that your alliance isn't strong enough, or want to make sure that you get maximum rewards regardless of the time taken, I suggest adding backline as well. And make sure every one of you has at least one mage in their army in that case. There are 3 phases in year 27. In phase 1, first goal should be to reach C9. But to do that, we have to get past either C7 or C8, both of which are heavily guarded in the beginning. So here, timing is everything. Before we get to that part, let's clear the first few castles. The enemy starts moving right at the beginning, so it's best to wait at C1 and C2. Yeah, even though it doesn't seem that movement is only towards C1, C2 will get attacked not so long after. Don't do what we did there, which is moving towards C7 in small numbers with bad timing. You shouldn't be running out of troops already at this stage. If your numbers are low, I would suggest going to C3 from C2 after you defend the first wave, then chasing them to C6. It's also easy to defend C2 from C3 when enemy finally starts moving from C7 to C2. Make sure to not attack more than 4 enemies at a time unless you have big numbers, which we didn't in our separate groups. It's actually better if the commander calls the castles out so that you can coordinate. And after you reach C9, it will be faster. You can take the route C11 to C16 for example and clear phase 1 this way. Go together from C9 along one path if needed. In phase 2, it's actually possible for the main force to go to C5, C17, C20 and then to the enemy base. Note that there is movement only from C11 to C17 and that the number of enemies in C17 magically increases from 1 to 2 after some time without any sign of prior movement. So you will face 3 or 4 enemies at C17 by the time you arrive from C5. So send the majority to C17 while some of you hold C5. It's enough to stay there and not necessary to split to the flanks at this point. Also, don't wait too long because C17 will keep getting reinforced more, like in our case. So take that chance right at the beginning to finish this phase faster. Again, our timing was off in this phase. Don't run around alone without command and cause everyone to lose more troops than necessary. Okay, phase 3 you can complete it two ways. First one, wait all together in the base to defend. Then split more or less equally through the outer flanks c4 and c5. Or the second one, leave enough people in base to defend while the other half goes through one flank. The enemy will keep rotating, so pay attention to avoid any trouble later. They will eventually defend their base in large numbers, so you might have to hold in one of the last castles and wait for a chance to attack. This can be a fun exercise for improving team play. Moreover, those who defend a base at start can also come out eventually once the initial attacks have stopped. Either way, don't go alone or in small groups. Stay together in larger numbers. Even if our technology is better, the enemy is still strong. Well, that's it for today. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this level and whether your alliance has cleared it already. See you next week with EA28. Goodbye, guys.